kwanse ekro enema manager ye fa ne tenaga be se yempam owura no na medical ya batu jama brobro so mo wate say ene omu game eba so e wa brabo 7 o'clock a wo ko external dragao eho ana chese MC Porto omu bo ade atia boboku a ye fa no say Man United wa brasa game no eno eba so in fact o kan aye too much sa wo mo so mare ba be assess manager na chese match eke o eno wachi nyame ya ma weekend wo mo aba Villa Park honso no woman Aston Villa and about 2 matches no yenim say very key at my coach no wa bra wonom obetimi ato an dwumadi so na diame say kan say asom an latest amenya nyina say wo ram chese enro manager no pro match conference pass what pai na metete to enso dia ma wa say no report amenya no so wura na ye fan say Jim Ratcliffe ano ana chese na oya ne kan say e bia shareholder edema boboku a ye fan say man you ono bakaya obeto ayaba bia sporting na chesebia player nko player emra yemobo yenya results enso our purchase ano reference section Ratcliffe enso beto ye na yenim se dwumadi anyame ya doma eno so abaso eneno meti so owura no oni wo bi na mom meti se nyame ya no Sunday omu game a eno so ababaso weekend e wa bra Aston Villa ebetena fie wo mo so ene Manchester ebebo no report am say kan so owura no yese ne plan enso say wabako Villa Park akwahwa aye Manchester so much weekend and am say wash all the pressure ebeto papa isukwa na onum say obi odin sika baba hwam no one time stadium er said you to boiling nom and bedata boiling do obo sika be share aye Chelsea mo so ba stadium no esan said ya menya no so wura no yesem the very first time waba Manchester ball aye game Man U and some no ball of yes game no kaya Liverpool share aye Manchester academy ensam ama United for no woman some antimi a gamer Metesa Ratcliffe Abba Stadium Ebium and some Anasanya Mia Duma weekend game Abbas no and about the very second time manager no and I say be a shareholder and some numbers will be shabby and no I report at the pressure and some numbers out to Orana so now Dominion and another penny say what can I say I am Messiah Akomia and I start to say and I so coach no one here no Pamana and there be a Jumano root vanish Troy Enya wanom abaya essence wo kan obi oni Manchester mu ye pa na chese vanish to eka ya discuss amana say kra no me de batu twasa wo hwa e bia mas alegrenom na dem say kan so your favorite and watch wo bi mare say owura ye fan say Gary Southgate no ma na chese vanish to no the din adaso wom and na wo to Manchester yes boys ni bi come on say Orano said yeah o si communicate and watching the presence our team no crano yes players na ayadano and watching staff no some ayadano esan so abo Manchester pay and o send him club no man adwuma entiaman for says ai and yes na be kodia yes man you empire for no wo mu ru outside akobase bi otena bi wo mu some take decision some pamo ay erect and ha gadia na ne ensem na start free han nyina no ensem na betimi abam Adam and San Canos Rana, your father some vanish Troy, and some Nabetrania Jumano, and so I yaning and I update, and also I Bakam Gusu make Canino, one of some coach and father Satan, guess say, Baby a Manchester Teta, and some our Europe Panima Fay, a Banania Canos League and Omotoso, Makuma could 13th, our Telbonosua, was in your Anna Manchester Belonke, now coach and so target, Shaq, Fanamamia, or some Anadia Suman so, and it's a Manchester ever bounce about strongly. Never be a man you belong to a ho, and I want man you a your Juma Kwasa say, a year power himself can be also, and no also Amano.
Back on top, and there's a long-term project, and we set a target to be back over several years to be champion, the highest Champions League, and there's a long-term journey, and we went in that boat, and we are. And therefore you need on the same page in the summer. So we will keep going in the process, but we will talk every day. Every day we will evaluate, review the process, and where it's necessary, we will make our decisions.
Yes. Asama coach fan sa ten ha Ghana hotesa ya den excepts e ma na chesa utie na asem okan ni ya asem na okokan after so otena fialuzi to aye Tottenham and we bia na chesa no na jo wasane to dwa so mo nyina no the same boat the same page na masa mu boat yes senke sadia Titanic and some asenki me nei owura no sa okan sa asem no bia ma ho nsem no nyina no ye de eba na ma memfanto no so owuram and some obobo kwan fan sa Chelsea wonu so mo so Bonaju, I'm gonna gain and I'm gonna manage an idea. We are West squad or the Europa, and that's what about Conference League, you know, and you know, double Premier League, you know, not just and no moment starting matches, and some other ball, a conference, and almost so bar, and also Dasu and woman gain and I'm gonna can say, a game and also a Boston and one, and so I could fan Rhys James. Now, Rhys James, and yes, woman did about without on Ukrano, woman some about me a fair, come on, woman, yes. Yomoko prepare nebi akwadane for the Rhys James amatono na omdiri abasa international break na and also abaning na Rhys James no abasa use international break way no they are sharpen the fitness our bromba kwaba no na just a boy na available mo say akasikan ko dia ankoma je eja James akwama akwadano and some akokra dada enti na hoda so hia and some adama team no na James kan say manager ye fa na Enzo Maresca no mubusa no say yes form and so I come and also a form there in terms of ABA points. I'm on build to go and about Sabia born and Casansua. I said the non expectation as it I'm said Chelsea Matumpo a bro among 4 general Montias so as of Nanimum Sakuba Sabia will start to campaign. Nanyome Quay Atas Adiawano Emsa a 4 beyond no mu and a sample a bo beer pusa and you can say your man so I was so koso not there can say improvement and non Abba. Namam Yarim said your schedule Esitia and Asabia said your matches Abba Suninti because Amobo and Ayawa Devia not just what's Friday, Saturday, and it's a Sunday. Also about game. I don't know what to say. And you're Nunti and a manager squad anymore. Now Conference League as I trophy, I official competition Tianosono, and we here and some other match Chelsea. Yentil coach now, your friend Enzo Maresca.
Official competition, so we are excited and we are trying to do. We're gonna try to do our best, and also because, as I said, it's a European competition and we need to be ready for that. This is not because the conference is the same Europa League and now even Champions League. They play some games Thursday, so it's complicated. And when we play Servette away, we arrive here 4 o'clock in the morning Friday, and then we play Sunday against Palace. But we need to that.
Yes, and no, I can't free woman so and so at the Sharak Mammy meeting and no El Passway, I FIFA, almost cancel, and say, you'll be an Numa El Coso Israel natures and Tokay, I'm on for so on ya to Ashabimuso, I'm just a Gaza for Sue and Watchy, what better say, round for Tom watching any German for the Casa, ain't Adiria Israel for ye, 80 FIFA tuition, Yamianim, at the some just Israel man popo, I was Europe, Israel man popo, I just a competition I born in Omodasuum, the Mukatiri Basamasa, Mumma Israel man red card mum probably Krankongotina. Na Adeba Kuka Trauma one and a FIFA Council Equia meeting, and then a FIFA ever take decisions and you Israel Mano, ya Bani Omo, at your free international football, and I said, Israel man about Kosovo Bomo match said, you know, and some assistant Nadia, and say, we are suffering Omo 1 year, you can say interest, and some of our new Kusua. Kosumo Mujidia Passende, Israel Yomo, your ancient cable so supported, and some other Sanyo Malina, yes, I'm for keep you close eye. I just said, I am meeting about Koso, our FIFA Council, that's why now report to be the Abana say, Nippon say, or Jidia Bassa Anlet, or Casa Anleta, one more me to America be a boxers, a bit popo, the Jayans our sports anymore. Now say, consider, sir, we are athlete. Now almost any almost a Romonqua, 1 year 418 plus. Almost as some be a banner, good yamua. Nessa suffering in our some Timunti to my pa. ayan to hyenso nti ene safo no nyina awu ene wacho obtiri e ba se bi kwa yen kwada a chese nipa makoma 84 womo som aye children omo nyina nso ko a chese bi abo edema Gaza womo youth football academies our brand kwada womo si akanama academy team ensom our Gaza omo nyina akoria ene ni kwan se wo pani ni ama obobo emane ye sansan de omo ye ni nyina no entwa ye ntina ana FIFA council omo meeting no eno som abaso onum so player ye fan Mohamed Salah enra wono so record obey ya chesa ana World Africa ni awahye goals no dodo ensom our Champions League abakosemu a na Salah ba betu aye Didier instability Drogba chesa Salah edini goal akọ 45 Drogba enya 44 ana Samuel Eto'o enya 30 ensom our Champions League no mo na Mo Salah ni obisa na enra after the game against Bologna bra born at Liverpool for Bananochio. They say first coach out of 9 games where we need Makuma 8, you know, and some your coach na your fan say Anna slot not just a come pa now coach no crab casa and you're easy. So bet me record be a to say and some Adama Liverpool to the moment what by Debbie at Tisano not just something special as a Liverpool team no nearly impossible. So your manager now 9 matches a dick where we need Makuma 8. When a chose, 80 some Mo Salah after some Bologna Watchmano, Yenti and some more Adamans and Truffle.
It's a very important win. It's a tough team. Tactically, they are unbelievable. But I'm glad that we managed to win the game. It's normal. It's a team they're playing Champions League, so it's a tough team. They had a very good season last season. And the manager spoke in halftime, and as a player, we spoke also together. We stuck together and just try to play our football. I think that's what we did the second half.
Wo ye ko Atletico Madrid aso eminim se enwa na manfo nim se bibi e ti say ebeba enwa Atletico Costello Dalu wo mum akwaje 4 ema Benfica team no ensom ayomo wadjuma pa na bia no madwen yo mo se Roger Schmidt and daso coach boboku a ye fa de Benfica no so owura no mebeka so ma pom no dada na sensa wo mo pom Roger Schmidt ama ne kwaye no masa manager we buy say the Benfica force bobo and say the Benfica team see shekos enwa wa pa mo kwa ni mo kwa chira Bruno Laga ama nkwadai aye adwuma home na we nanum sa mami Atletico omo form e wa we ensom our Europe enye ba say na chese emse na say no enkoye nti se wonim na sa bi Atletico e kwa we na wa dwen sa wo kwa ma chia wan hwa bedu dokno kwa wo mo form e wa we ene daso no na chese ade no enhye ntwa ye kwa na so mo form na kasa kwa no eno so enhye na nye na ade ba ko no se game omo kopo ya eno aye Madrid derby ewo fie emekofa tebu kotoa ensempa ya mebeka cho sempanfo no we must start investigations amanioma na ekoso no jeminya no se one yese competition committee ewo Spain omo say match na your ball Madrid derby emekoba sa sanioma no si omo toto nioma edo bro kotoa bi to lighter emecho obi ede second share no ho yenya report class obi di tuo ensom aba stadium no we must see want to just one montimian provide ade kan sa sufficient na just enough and what montimian provide a suitable measures and from a gamer and a high risk just no and some about on the sanity and some be on the baby ano unacceptable omutuma enye ye am finding Atletico Madrid 45,000 euros and we are finer woman adama Atletico ebiam and say baby amukotuna ya womutoto ni omade botibu kwatwa ni nyina no ahonom aye South End our stadium also man a partial closure yabatum womanas 3 matches our fear will be international stand so and some amaninya yi and I update ba womu kobusa Simeone enra wasem omujitum omuni hweye na odiri ba so we aye chance at my club ya fa na atikosa womu som adeba guro e wo so musua sabi nyansa efrem sede be a ebema niam som aye kam our Real Madrid no enra wo bia nim so we dia Real Madrid kwatene tab win it half be a Real Madrid over 1.5 oh masa yakobba kuma by hu ya ne sa dina kwakwa dane ma just adradie mesem do hu ya bi na chesa wo hya hopa eno Real Madrid fan adwono no musa ba betui ansam okwa se do sikono won sam man se sans ye go won mas na wo ba no na jaminya no sa Real Madrid na jam eba no sa yeso man kasa atena se wo mo say nenye modomo no mo bɔ no ɛno ano nenya baako sei na report to me say kan say players no yeso man kasa chatum say we die a step back and o ma take sense are say wo ya ade so obako wanim na bia won kan ko bibi kituwa bi ensom asan twen amo asan wachi baako wo mo so mo fu sa no bi na kyese no ano ɛno so aba so na emperifo no mo ye adwuma ama Real Madrid no yesi e bi say e bia Ancelotti no enyo no nko na wo say do blame ebo no wontimi kasa bia Carlo Ancelotti no nko a ana wo say bia so bɔ no ye de bɔ no na mmom wo mo say you no ana ama modon bɔ no akwase de yesi koi wonom ana wo so sesane o ma aden a o kai so mo start La Liga na nko ya no mo nyina timi koku benkum amo be ka say boys no wo mo ntimi find a solution our pitch no so into ono na wonom aye coach aba find a solution ama team no wo kan dada ebesi ne wo mo tiri eba so ntimi find a solution ama team no na jomo kan nyina no say this is obehwa Vinicius Junior Madombo our form Jude Bellingham Madombo our form and afa Mbappe also Madombo our form na ni nyina no say owura no ono na de nanim ebai and so do anim back so aba find a solution our senior ekọ kama yesi asem ba kopo mo taika I just I run it through as a decision, you know, and say the fact say bia wo Real Madrid a JC and just say bia Bobiano Madrid every near ye as a boys no omanya dream be say ye Real Madrid and to send why never crana or we dey be go omo and just antaration e ya doso asum our team no mo a omo tiri e ba sa Real Madrid inti and yes our shot adene pe na so kwakwa win the game our some to body picture na jomo kan nyina no say na message no I am very clear when aye timer our reaction aye adwuma woman say yes be our chinechi bi na mom aye ASAP as soon as possible our sub boys no like come ho e ma ho den e down so our sub boys see aye adwuma den emios ampa aye Real Madrid and am born am no kasa nyina no woman say with immediate effect our sub results start to change and no aye messenger if we bobo kwa fan say Real Madrid o ma so ye asem na onim sanra abrontia fan say aye Owolian Chouameni wo kokasa ayin I was some perifono, woman share a schedule years answer matches now about Sorodo. Never be another Sir. When we comment time I would BMW cano, Wama Casabia matches Abu Bobo matches Nabu Boss now, Bodman Real Madrid into the amount BMW. Won't you car one completely Bamacanutum? I just buy a ulusu yadia. Wo become a yes shuttle na sem. I'm a dear bass on Canantum cry. I'm on for bomb at the man Quatana Ninano, and some update and what gamer. Aston Villa a ball of fear. Woman some unabounchin a boy at Tebakua. A bedi at Dancy Amo Sampa. Say, Medeba to just some weeks ago, Mamma catch up, say, Tiago Alcantara. At that some unabas and perifono. Woman didn't come out, I know credits only here, and one also called Villa Park, a community because women's game our Champions League anymore and your bonsa and Bobokua your father said Bamunchin woman brain ababo and tina I was Alcantara corner wakwaya juma adama flake juma dia bintinema watweno kakama kacho se nyame duma the month of January orano and some abasaba beka ayehanse flake the coaching staff out enra Alcantara nie ana cheso no ewrum our Villa Parker wo community Bobokua father said brain no and some update about goalkeeper na your father said Vujash Chesney make an answer match now and no problem to be by now say you say bueno mebeka so say anya Barca anka on free retirement to muma biom and say yes we catch Barca physical trainers and say almost no retire also bo no retire no kwatena fia hey wa branch adidie ne nanko a wo chele because ade abiem wo bibia binti aye chele ne nko a we say also kwatena fie no wonya da kwa anya se bi odidi ne wada no to wonya hwe so oye training papa na training on the physical trainer and some our fear no what to program in natural bouncer woman so aye physical trainers am performance no be our return now tifia na when you met and wa catch am say what dey say wa banto man na wa twemi anu pa say no tifia tin training the oya enti ohia 2 weeks onom ebe number 1 adiama FC Barcelona to bouncer manya safe hands I just no aye goalkeeper ba ye dwumade no and some adiama team na nyina aye update and also about bouncer madumo mu boy what dey kan kra ena say me be say bia o ye sporting director na bia be so kofa Lamine Jamal eba one kasa valuation or the to akoda ne so no enso aye sen obi beka bia 200 buy and a box and ton obi beka dentene ade ene yes according to transfer market and for any born a box for bonu nyina no yes enya reflect essence so mo se ne Lami Yama bono untimi nton no more than 120 million untimi nton Jules Kounde more than 45 million untimi nton Pedri more than 80 million untimi nton Rafinha more than 50 million euros. I'm say hey enko fomo be ya enko fa ba be timeline so versus here ball and kwadawe boa and then go be into mu jai Jules Kounde soja Lami Yama yenka for Rafinha kwadabra and all can some class be ento na have basa fo be mi oku ball and kwadai bo say na Rafinha no untimi ntono more than 50 million what say according to transfer market enya reflect at sene nyina na update no and some Benjamin Yaduma Dani Olmo ever recover on time Bamunchin game and El Clasico Femi Lopez ever recover on time Bamunchin and El Clasico no and some 2 games and konani no and some abaya available Juve your bomber basopa na adiba kono say and no ball and kwadano boy no na winning goal na kwadana ya fan San Francisco Conceição a share ya edema a Juve e wa way enom ana a Juventus omu goala etoso makomako 350th our UEFA Champions League in fact uko Italia team BNO our Italia one ashe goals our Champions League and some achan Juve na Tobia Kania Basoba will be a dema Juve ayamotoba and Romoso boy when say Meno Kasai Marco Rosa on your coach ama Leipzig na udia tie the opposite number edema Thiago Motta ekaya and wa ure fan say Marco Rosa essay Juventus team way woman a team woman your favorite at the UEFA Champions League no wasn't your coincidence and one baller Juve a born and one massa one shot bonibia remember yes sign just one day one massa Marco Rosa no coach Leipzig na kano was a boy Juve for them a favorite at the Champions League no na Thiago Motta one and was a empokano time my boss on the red card no what the message am my boss like catch on said Debbie mom to find them anymore I was here winning that time no more from by 2-1 now so numerical disadvantage in United Vlahovic Elavo Pekin Emma Francisco Conceição and some win at the Martino at Arahusam some run Terebesam and San Copra Meno Casanico Gonzalez Apra on our J Medical and a player shack Mama time and Nico Gonzalez ever true I had J Medical on the no a bandage and Alcono Toguso Odunie I just Nico Gonzalez or Pry boy and any plano yaso kwakwa yaskani ahwe na mo metum de ato no se nyame ya ma Sunday Juve ane kayare culture ontimi amosa match ni bi ebiam aye prozonia akwata na ye fan glassing drama onum se glassing drama enso enro ko pry anope oba J Medical Juve forman tiasam da medical test betimi anterior cruciate ligament topamua na se be 6 months, 8 months, possibly. Etimi call 1 year. Oba na crutches. Ashanamotuum and Tianum Anama Semna Abibio on Elcono. Juve defender Obo Jumapa Enra Okoprai. Almost on some Alkayas Canobano, not just a crutches Ashanamotumua. And I update tab on him, sir. Ayakuru Vasud. I know a similar all trust and Anostoria. Metabasam Yache, Aya Inter, any AC Milan. All trust. Adea. Womasem amwa start sika ama be mo tonton to target ni demand eye sika fi omwa wom ye street vendors eho me be kan sa store ni nyina e kire ama red ekoso ene demi nya no say yes omwa no moton ensa aye kan say beer I was stadium no yes ultras no pen for kwara mo catch am say on a normal match day obeto beer eye 6 euros now so ultras no kwara mo catch am say hey mumu makoma 700 ma 700 na kwana de 6 euros no ya betua 2 euros upo bubra usuro po no musu bu sanya mako 700 bakubia 2 euros na se nipa na woton sa na waboka na de odie ni mum akoya sade ne owura na me born din say ye friend Luca Lucci ono ana cheso leader adama kurvasud a cheso no akwaje bae entinka bia nsa 700 no aye 1500 euros na so kwawiase na so mato bakubia 2 euros unu no ye amoto bakubia 2 euros no wo de Ura Stadium ekoton bakubia 5 euros na so manya mfaso aye 3 euros wo atias ama mfaso na baso no wo mo chechede ma aye ultras ne leaders no it on a day and kebia wo na abeton sa no aye 6 euros a wo makwa kwaje aba no more beton ma 5 next what save 1 euro no more so mo ton sa no ma 5 no wo mo so manya mfaso aye 3 euros ama nipa na all ton sa no onumom ana boka aye 4 euros a chasane ya niomom ye ana nam so ma red ekoso a ya chichi bia degum ama honsem nyina no ye de ema ye tefo ene anopai ensom na wo show no so meza se bibia find here
nyame adoma hwe ni experience fancy bibia e boko ahode ne nkwa ani asa nya aye sa so de ababiem now ma yenhye nkomodidi na se mfem free say prime backless Tama, everyone said between 2001, basically 2009. Strikers been panana catch your eye during the backless time in the Premier League. Let me say nipa do na ebi mu be agency ebi mu hunu what you are talking about.
Backless Premier League
but
time.
The backless peak time. I think say who strikers be bro ma be pm. You say the leader of the gang they did drop a bebem. What am I say? There are a lot of strikers we could talk about during that period of time. But I don't know if you actually remember this Colombian striker no say kind of Aston Villa, Juan Pablo Angel. One Pablo Angel. So between 2001 to 2007 with Aston Villa, the kind of performances I would done Aston Villa placed him at a certain level of comparison with top strikers and not a war English Premier League as at that time. In the history of Colombian football, and Casano Fancy, Juan Pablo Angel now we see a kind of Aston Villa at the tone at a point in time, even for the Colombian national team. Now among the top scorers in their history now. Ubetima Kasaba strikers be produce be say Radamel Falcao. Now the quality of Radamel Falcao de Bemao and your mao anyhow a football no city who no. Radamel Falcao be from Yababenya Jackson Martinez. So be Kai Jackson Martinez from FC Porto.
Yeah.
Eso ba be shim. Aba be bono ho modern be bobi dia mo. Then Ofri Jackson Martinez ubetima hwe Luis Muriel Moni Duvan Zapata mo be fefam wo akira. Colombia for no. So in recent times you could understand say Colombia they could give you a world-class striker and may produce a world-class striker ama wababeji wiase e de esi ni na so abone ho modern ama obi atimi ehu. Then they go off at a certain point because now the national team is super reliant on James Rodriguez. Because omunya striker bi amani mpiem fambaye. Duvan Zapata ebodie, but how consistent na Duvan Zapata eye? Luis Muriel ebodie, but how consistent ana Luis Muriel so yede eye? So anytime they go into a competition assistants, James Rodriguez ana omani dan so say BBC a anase bibi betima koye di amomo a ji ono ana omo dan no ansan wetima bibi di amomo. So I don't see James Rodriguez with time for the national team assistance when it comes to the Colombian national team. But Francie, moving forward, I think they are having hopes in the shape of getting another top striker in John Duran. John Duran is not your extravagant numerical striker. I can say 2 seasons in the way team amount double figures. Make kind of season after season. 57 matches for Aston Villa in terms of the Premier League, 13 goals. But the most important aspect of Akoda Winnebo now is how he is going to become a key player in the setup of Aston Villa team. No, this season, Ankasan in the Premier League was 4 goals.
Most na crash from bench.
Most na Emumiensa a winners, and I say a goals are a Aston Villa 3 points. Important goals. And the goals now, Ocean in your goals, I can say, or a fox in the box into a tajina penalty box in a bone, the bar no a predator to net. He is scoring from every single angle. Baby obenya bi obegina obetima bo shot ne de ahye bia. It is a check the goal scoring map na. Na osha obawo se baby a wagina hye goals ni nyina na fancy. It is not only about being in the penalty box but also outside the penalty box. So you look at the map here now. Goals are hold on. Emu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Outside the penalty box. So you know what to be pija ball and abone than it. But you look at the history of how Aston Villa has grown to become a very good football now. After some defeat by Munich in 1982, then comes back into this game and such an important night.
Same scoreline.
Or lobby born the farmer no new so it means something good is coming out of Envigado. Oko Piemo Colombia. Fancy Di Maria. Club will be Johanna's Academy be Envigado. Now Envigado no yes the talent hub of top Colombian talenta ubetume hu omo wiase. Iti omo nankasa no okopiem what they call themselves no mo use the word Cantara the Heroes. Na sa Cantara the Heroes Cantara nankasa word ne che quarry che se bia ye bobobom eyi bom. Iti omo de na related to football because omo ni se eho ana omo find it aboba anase gold a kama anase enioma a ehren a so ohoro hu kakra bi be ni a ebetima so mbodi ama wo. So Matias Urube, James Rodriguez, Omunyina Bosa Academy ni bida, including Asprilia, Aene, or Free Watford. I also bought the Champions League nibi. So there is even a picture of Asprilia, John Duran, and your coach Robert Peria Mena. I know the guy the through the academy, a grow mu bedroom pempenso etc. Now, when the time I only free Madeleine, Aquaco Piemo Barrio, Akobo Academy nibino. Or an address on one for football fan yes because Bobo Krana or a level of temperament be on the mukakra. We and channel the bofu. But coach ne catching say they run the booty me fu and one chain so they run the bobo more or be hungry for success. Amma and then the mate for who almost saw Madrus Rono. On also bet me drobi. Because when you are growing up, definitely you will look up to the strikers or players that have gone through the academy and have gotten to that particular level as so Moses. Yet if your mama home, yet the never call barrio. Asha send a demand na untimimbo due to the family being away from him. So club know how to invest some back of funny mame or papa any new yamodo maba betina in Chenwa camp. So whilst at the camp, he was with the family. And the family then the boy ma utiminya a certain level of encouragement. Akoda we academy or no beko school ma beko class bi ano hwe na wo no. We dwane free class because on pa disuano ana the kokosonye. But wo better penamera and amena e born home modern etete akora na boa no emene akora na the age of 15 years he was starting games for Envigado at the proper side. And scout and a friend Sebastian Pesla from Chicago Fire. One kohonum so kwako scout to John Durano. He went there to go and scout for a center back. Because omudi to me say that is an academy as a move Roman I said that United States of America market, they love to go into these particular South American or North American countries, scout for good players, bring them out and bring them to their teams. It occurred the way I could that way city bobo now. I don't see there be some in the bar. A bit me I'm not in the PMO Chicago Fire. Now from Chicago Fire, how do you even expect a player from the MLS to move to the Premier League and start becoming a force in the Premier League? Shane height. When he feature, whenever I look at him, I see Jackson Martinez. Jackson Martinez. And I think Colombia is having a gold mine in their hands. Fancy. Real Madrid. Meyaji only Ghana social assembly. Say trophies.
Sompa sport.
And power where goes. But sometimes it doesn't show how progressive you've been with your team.
Trophies empower egos.
It empowers your egos. But sometimes it blinds you from the kind of progress our team near day.
Okay.
I'm saying it for a fact. Real Madrid arrogance in the transfer market will be their downfall. Yes. They've won trophies. Ama egos na basru to a certain extent. Say, player we cry free team nim cry and fan will be babishim. Yet tell we baby rem.
Okay.
We baby easy. As I'm talking to you, Real Madrid failed to replace Karim Benzema. Real Madrid failed to replace Marcelo. Real Madrid failed to replace Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane. Real Madrid failed to replace Toni Kroos. So 5 players we. Fancy. Baby Real Madrid did not say no. They will need a centre back. They will need a proper left back. You can argue, say, at the end of the season, but me, I'm telling you for this season, Real Madrid born now any team they crown. It will be very difficult for them to win the Champions League and the Spanish La Liga this season. I'm saying it again.
The La Liga and the Champions League.
It will be very difficult for Real Madrid. You can argue with me for 100 billion times. I don't care.
Okay.
By time and patience will always prove this. Due to 2 things. Real Madrid doesn't have the quality in their midfield to even win the Champions League. Nor even have the quality at their centre back because of injuries to win the Champions League.
Well, Varane, Bray.
Fancy, my Yashafo near Tivo in Nakawa. My main twice of form, baby, I come here. So, where Madrid team now? Trophies, the old year. My ultimate drew a certain stage, you feel said I be. I remember Timako amount. And I'm one person I'm a GD is they've been able to do rebuilding on more JJ trophies. But the truth of the matter is it will get to a point in time you need to see say we need trophies, you need to get people in to make sure say no me koye enzo timi edemao. So what chama team that was this year now. And now I'm sure more line up na nkasa na da ho no and I'm say da bi e ya do mo be kire mo because so sure me fed na ball game na wo Jude or Chomeni, or Kamavinga, or Valverde. These are your midfield 4. Who is going to give you work? So you want to attack from the wings. One of the side and
Okay.
That thing was missing in their team. And on Nanchen. They have the physical presence. They have the numbers. Midfield hall. But they don't have someone obetimi aye Juventus Toni Kroos no. But beyond the strength and the side of physical presence in the Bekono, Toni Kroos Dinaho was controlling the game, making sure say passes are horror. Say free method ho echo animu 110 no call. So no money number 9s, but not passes ne as early as possible. So players know answer na ball me ball mo a lot of time to make sure they make good decisions for themselves.
Okay.
But now omo bobo no mvimvi ho no. Obi need that technical eye of Toni Kroos to make sure say they are giving sad passes to omo animu no to give them the kind of ball on making that create chances no. And it's something that had to me friend Real Madrid. Toni Kroos there, e be ya dey so very place, But commitment you be or Ben Toni Kroos kakra in the midfield.
France, not to catch you, sorry. Mekaisa my Kroos quite have almost first gonna be yes Toni Kroos on my replace na be have be more doubting and mama for crack come imagine.
What's your move there's no cromo na? Obi enu what that kind of Toni Kroos normally be. Toni Kroos mfa hoden bebre mo ball no. Johan Cruyff dey ni bi ba bia odi ahode be kon ball no be call one time. And Toni Kroos was doing that to perfection and then na Real Madrid team no. But now they don't have him. In the midfielders na me ball mudi na in that midfield no. Obi akura ball ne check akra. But Toni Kroos on over elaborate. Ball ne ban was kind of who be say pass ne call. Once pass ne call, pass na kwa enejuma. Or a midfielder he knew what he needed to do at any given time. The ball ba be cannon sano. Not over elaboration, pass no call one. No refi heroes no, or ball pass be the go by. Or ball pass no call and he was celebrating. Yes.
In Champions League crash.
Or some Vinicius.
Or
ball pass na no jubilate. Because pass ne turn now no in touch ni year and you go and cast on its own. So I think that so we intend them no fix that problem no because a man fix that problem no now your method no the boss again ni bia team bi no be bia will make sure say already won fin and going to yeah there be how omo no ball me in attack no was omo left back and right back no and omo bounce wa nem fashion fan Real Madrid so suddenly they need to sort it no muntimi come anim Thiago Motta ya Juventus oh yeah, Juventus for now when he budget semi am Tiamaniaji. Didn't Tiamaniaji say, oh in recent times, Juventus no was coached by Conte, defensive approach, Mas Allegri, defensive approach. Sai in the back, giving us that kind of a young Konye Mobo Nibi, Pelo by Humbe Kosi. But this is someone I'm coaching Jay, you know what with Bologna, no more Koye de man who's more attacking all that. So come to Juventus, a team ya ball Allegri for him being a defensive coach. Now before a team no, this short period he's been able to do away with that defensive mentality and instilling the attacking mentality in the boys. They are doing the job for team of Juventus. Look at Juventus playing against him to say RB Leipzig. Now Juventus are the red card, but still coach and see they should attack.
And I was shocked. Now me hear Bonnie Bino. Now BBM shows a Juve.
Yes,
these are all kind of players.
And some what people say BBM makes Juventus team him, and then because of how he set it up in the team. Players never to me change abobo no apply the tactics now make sure say they are doing things coach ne say on ye and they don't think me born abaso because 8 games won this season he's yet to lose a game why are there but so when no man was said within that short period no giving Juventus that new identity because this is a Juventus side every sasa yet me no mostly build on a defensive solidarity but now he's combining both our dinner results in the team of Juventus. The same game say 3 ne there. E kwa the 3-man score line. We are 3 no be team age because games of balls we earn my 3-3. No be call off kakra no win be now. He's back at winning. He's doing the job for team of Juventus and he's writing stories for the digital coaches. I say the digital coaches because of where Xavi more company more and the new guys no more now. In recent times, you say players no we omo ball na no one team coachy enya de say do musi yen but yen new phrases they are giving us new stories because her Pep Guardiola be yen de call and now boys no more former players no be getting to coach they are also doing something good. I think say Thiago Motta one of the managers he will go a long way because 42 years there usa long way in the name but no matter what he started out and I think say he's in the right direction now no enso etimi call man team friend Aston Villa winning game no Duran na yebo na baso, but I want to make mention of one person. He's delivered on international stage, and now Champions League he's delivering. A branch friend Emi Martinez, 7 saves in the game. Duran share go no, but so the number of saves Emi Martinez there, he's delivered at the World Cup. You know what the Argentina babe Argentina a team they wanted to win the World Cup at all costs for a branch friend Messi. He came in, he delivered. And now he's at the point of the Champions League. Team friend Aston Villa.
Okay.
Against Bayern Munich, he needed to save 7 shots. He's doing something good for team. Your friend Aston Villa. But Unai Emery, the one who say coaches no, and you'll be on a pet team pressure room.
Mate,
because so many teams in because the Villa Bayern Munich have
no time, mama.
Let me say teams like Arsenal been on Villa Bayern Munich free mo.
Whoa. So Veras me that say or say to Charles, I say, fancy is even laughing. They always say this about Madrid. Don't forget Sheriff of Moldova even came to Santiago Bernabeu and beat us, but what happened? Never write Madrid off because they will later let you come and explain yourself. What, Mike?
Fancy. May I say, John Duran after the one more
Obi the message but said the last time over during transfer window no yeah me kai pass over here
and I'm bet na ha yeah me striker
back in the bami o say go na
o we can no say share ball ono no ball e ba onyina so o
me mamo 3 years Samuel Morodion eba be a target for many teams obi abepe me mamo 3 years
and me kai so you Duran and
Morodion you see some of these scouts are more identify players no omo call for omo and yeah because omo will be our own way
Sompa Sports
and most of us we don't watch minutes essence call for no John Duran me share boy na me say Debbie mama mo hwe numbers ne nko ana mo conclude no share 10 goals mpo na Chelsea person omo koto ene ye hu no yeah we are here omo Rodio na me we are watching. Send the Man U in the Porto ball. Good. Man U Porto. It will be an exciting game. But I don't think Man U.
I saw no more Dion Koye no.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I don't think the Man U be able to see game no. I don't think so.
O say.
Me who Man U picture be the Man U jersey. No the Bible or the way
they check pressure.
Exactly. Oh, Sandra was our picture now for and then 1 year they call game name.
Who said Beckham say you don't think some man you be losing? You.
Some man you picture now a Bible anyway. That shall kunya sa picture now fatuso. So when ya maybe we are better so but fancy the in football were interesting coincidences. A seer na amaye inexplicable outcome and as a description of sending your messy by. I said the best noon to mean him say a saint in a buy and as a sanity and as a football no. Dear come I lead it to teams winning or teams not winning no. At times a bro high bro tactics and the normal 4-4-2 formation a broso. The interesting similarities between Aston Villa Bayern Munich in 1982 and Aston Villa Bayern Munich in 2024. No fancy. Meka ebia. You might find interest in the game and then why the results play out like that. Because similarities be 82 no. It happened on May 26th, 1982, which was a Wednesday. Nine riot abang.
Wednesday.
October 2nd, 2024.
Yes.
On a Wednesday, Aston Villa versus Bayern. And they lead here to baby Ayedri. Clearly, it gives us something. 2, the second similarity. Aston Villa played as a home team in that 82 final. Enra Omoboy as the home team. All those Omoboy were the Villa Park. The 82 final took place at the Kuip Arena, at the Netherlands. Enra, there was a Dutch involvement. VAR referee, no near friend Rob Dieprink. In Netherlands, and then a Dutch involvement. 82 2024. Ni inano Dutch a bon wom. Aston Villa shall go 82. I'm here disallow here. And Aston Villa shall go. It was disallowed. In 82, Aston Villa won by a goal to 0 after defending and having their goalkeeper pull up spectacular saves.
Sompa
2024,
Sports.
Aston Villa won by a goal to 0. Goalkeeper Emi Martinez put up spectacular saves. And will make his 7 saves. Se Sharaku Ewan start and no the better so clearly you will see 7 saves. He prevented 0.94 goals. Saves inside the box 3. Ground duels 2 successes out of 2 contests. Certainly, goalkeepers playing a part. 82 goalkeeper no be them near friend Nigel Spink. The original goalkeeper ni Pry. Enti Opry or Freeman Nigel Spink had just kept 1 senior goal. And now what that one senior match for Aston Villa. And he didn't about 2 more. It cemented his place in the Aston Villa team from 82 now they call for the next 5 years. Emiliano Martinez, no a backup goalkeeper. Arsenal. Enra was his 4th Champions League appearance. By the end of the year, he was able to deliver quality. In 2 games for Aston Villa in the UCL, he has kept back-to-back clean sheet against Young Boys and then against Bayern. Nigel Spinks na that's what obem no. Non debi. But obenye bi die. Emi Martinez non debi was now. Obenye bi ada. Look at what he's doing. Similarities again. Enra Aston Villa bench no. Onim say omu name squad. Squad no omu name no. Obi omu a ombobo.
Ba omu de ne kan squad.
Omu de ne kan. Sharak mami Aston Villa omu squad no. The last name on that list. So the Toswa. Clearly you will see a player. Our board 1982 Nibia. I say men check him was no problem. Now there may be way opportunities.
Yes, Oshim Finfino.
Or the wine bench.
Villa.
Or the Aston Villa bench. Good. But on your player or a journalist. No,
okay.
You mama ITV or ITV reporter.
Okay.
In 1982, Obia on your player was on the Aston Villa bench. Enra Obia on your player. A non-active footballer was named among the Aston Villa squad.
How?
I didn't know me yet. So say how. So they have the name Gary. Their enrollment name was squad. Your friend Gary Shaw. Your friend Gary Newman. Exactly the point. In Tinkofo, no more shed the AC abako same. No more revisite. No more their creative baby. So there might be coincidences between how Villa were able to plan this and win. Tactics, they say, say man no ya PA. John Duran is good in terms of shooting. And yes, I the same way befa. No problem. But the other inexplicable way in Amabobo is so the actual. A goalkeeping hero, Nigel Spink, Emi Martinez. a Dutch involvement, VR referee from Dutch. Then Yebobueno, the Kuip Arena, the Netherlands. Then a journalist on the bench, and then a retired footballer in the squad of Aston Villa by name Gary. A disallowed goal. Aston Villa should go referee so and J. And Aston Villa should go referee and J. Disallowed by wine. A Dutch. VR. Football and they needed certain elements or play at the end of every year and involve you in Unai Emery to me by and power or the BRL Alliance Arena buy and free Champions League. So all these things you can't explain, but it certainly does happen in the game of football. Fancy one more they say Hurricane say big games need draw no era. It is looking like it is true. After Bayern and Leverkusen, Anna build for a Bayer way to a Sharak Soko food and them. No more say Hurricane goes missing in the big games. There's a game the more sheni hiano swam rambe bibia ye huno. In fact, Champions League last season was a knockout goals knockout goals meka after the round of 16. Round of 16 they do a dinka shebi a Tottenham Crow shebi, but no share quarter final goal da. No share semi-final goal da. But against Arsenal, against Real Madrid, he got quarter-final goals and then semi-final goals. But I'll be say free for the buy, no penalty goals. So from normal play in crucial games, Hurricane has barely delivered the goods. A big issue. And in a crucial game, he went missing again. Sebeye say adia, I'm here man for the many besano because team na all bono. A team where they deliver in the big moment, and you are their biggest star. So big moments need Drew no intimate deliver any barber show. But I'm repeating, Man U and Porto. I don't think Man U.
Obi say this time maybe a patapan on our two opening.
In case me say I don't think Man U will lose the game because this is what I see. Porto team no enya a makeshift. They have more youngsters now who have little experience. Those Dragao Nines now Porto creating, it was with established players who had stayed and played consistently for a period. So this transitional Porto team, a team a beatable on any night, but Man U will need to do their job well. And I think they have enough quality and enough experience. Senor Memuya Dea to calm the ship, they can do that. So I don't think Man U will lose. In the maybe Porto Benya go, Man U Benya go.
Okay.
A 2-2 results be 1-1 or a draw scoreline. Do not be surprised. It is even possible that Man U will win.
Malaria drawing a crowd at home.
Oh, yeah, Man U fan now share approach to the game.
Malaria draw crowd at home.
Unya ujesi na pa Holy Bible ton chain. Pa de be check up. Pa ton chain na
be. Me da say opening now here there. Wo ye ne bafu polo enwie. Yes, when a week in so packages in the here.
Packages no edas wo honom. Yen silver, yen diamond, yen platinum, any yen gold packages in the Nina no available. Fancy, Sanya because on a check as you said the dame can every Bafupolo as ye ebema Bafupolo workers in Yamishama. Mo boy Juma was so Juma Mudi wa hana no ding at the Magana for a bus sports ni bibiara Jumedia Kebiana Yamishama. Afi Yamisha Bafupolo customers in Sompa Muniwa ye niho. Aha, nyamisha mopano nyamukese. Fancy. And then maybe I know be quickly. My member book contact na nipano entimi mfre Bafupolo na onjine di entente me san say e branding copy ubetimi order sisi na wonsa etimi aka ne ne ya. Yen contact no 0249 600 789 0249 600 789 yen second one here 0599 819 all right, Fancy. And then no asema me beka anase bibia me pese me bie so magana fo hu ene se eno bi betena wo se denti na Bafupolo mo kasa de bia mo ba afidie so be kasa yete mo arts wo be bia ye hu mo social media no so be bia Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok na abe nyina ye hu mo ho denti ne twase me tomatare na denti ne twase me ba mamo pam matare de mame na ni nyina ne se Bafupolo se enne ye save you time ene se enne no ya hwa hu se Ghana fo dodoɔ no a ɛfa kakraa bi ɛna ɛwɔ saa access to saa nneɛma yi na dodoɔ no adeɛ sɛ wopɛ sɛ wopam African print bi anaasɛ biribi a kyerɛ wo sɛ wo mmerɛ gyae w'adwuma to hɔ sɛ wo sɛ wopɔn 6 koraa no a wobɛyɛ w'adwene sɛ ma mempɔn ntɛm na mentimi nkɔ kurom ɛnkɔpɛ fabric bi na fabric no koraa wo nsa aka no sɛ ɛbɛyɛ ade bɛkɔ akɔma telani no ɛno nso bɛyɛ ɔdadwene wo nsa mfa nkɔnkɔma telani no bɛsusu awie agye wo sika ato aka
Joe Express sika no yɛ 3 months
so ate asɛ fancy wedi o ma me nkasa mre wona wo tie me nyina kra ma me nkasa mre esan say one way or the other a fashion designer bi ana say tailor or seamstress bi e decide way bi adu e pen kire bi a won nye obi a wo pe atare a ye hyeda kopam aha e na won face sa de we baba fopolo say sa how ni nyina ye free wa ma ene ye say tena wadwuma mu wa tena wo fie wa hye wo kitchen wa wo group ni mu wa fire number ne keke test it. Bafu Polo, send me available designs. Yeah, Mount African prints. Yeah, ye polo shirts, pa. Round neck shirts, pa. V-neck shirts, pa. Golf shirts, pa. Now also what me a shed ya ko njume die bia. So what ya say? And no Bafu Polo say ne senti etwa so obeto e ho ne say ye the entire ne say amount at a very affordable rate. Last week me buy na fancy cat same way. Otie nsɛm a mebrobro sugu a wɔse we de sɛ mo de che Ghana ya de ntare ne che sanity esan sɛ yɛdwen mo ho and no sɛ we wadwen sɛ obesua ade akwadi mu a nyame adom enwoma bebre so bebiebia ma ɛno na Bafo Polo yɛsua ade akwa akyire a enti ama yɛtimi yɛ ntare papa ɛde ma Ghana fo wɔ bra ne bo nye den enti ɛnɛ yɛse fɛ contact no frɛ Bafo Polo chat Bafo Polo your voicemail fama yes so they also intimi type here your voicemail Bafo Polo me pe montare ni bi ebia me pe round neck ni bi ana me pe polo ni bi fa ho pictures and as available designs send me na me choose u choose ya make payment before 10 a.m. dana on sabe kan no a
yes
say after 10 a.m. on sabe kan na de che Bafo Polo very affordable and say ma quality across Bafo Polo, Bafo Classics. Your entire year very quality. This is a life na mpesa me catch Ghana for. And they say last week one man bi ba honom na or say obepam atare. Ono ade ne the design e bae. And ye chere no ne bo ne chere ne fabric e. Also where they me pen and 10 time dia ye bi mom pe fabric via ne catch ne say boss ye be srew. We dey fa kobe before from my because Bafo Polo we deal with quality stuff. Yempa de begu ye ho animase. Yempa de a obekọ umpuntu obi udwumadie bi na afia bekọ akogu animase.
Mama twa ne bagro campaign.
So what you say? Na I tell you, ye atare ne man na ye man correct land dey sha ne white man or dey kosi ni mpuntu na se no. Ono na afrede nkofo se eba. And obi beka se last week ya oba ye na matimi amande akọ mpunto ama ayi ba ho. Yes, that is what Bafo Polo we do. Yes, even in classic sport no anase yen lapel ne yen classical lapel yen classical kaftans no ene yen classical 3-piece agbada ni nyina no se wo pe bia within 7 working days express bi ani ba bia within 7 working days wo place ya na won saka Bafo Polo ene contemporary Bafo Polo contemporary afa die nti ya sa be kase to Bafo Polo ebia na obi sorry fancy yen contact na 0249 600 789 yen second line here 0599 899 919 afa ene Bafo Polo si die nti etwa se woto ho no se ye fast delivery ye pamontare no fast ye bibia ye fast said ye meka no no esa ye timeless and as ye be hwa komi atare na hye na approximately 1 year 2 months in ye release by said ye last week Mickey share ne de one e de buy no sa ne akomi anso ahye ne de ade aba
10 months
yes e de be prove say ye entire ne ye timeless obe sha because we deal with quality stuff. Now she Bafo Polo Italian so baby a wo bia no anampunto bia be ko bia no the kind of compliments a wobenya no fancy ano odin and na menya sure so bi be hye atare bi say obekọ baabi na nanim begu ase dabi ye hye atare se ho be efe betimi akọ ye betimi meet up the standard of the occasion me pacho me boa sanity entino and the bafu polo say woto we ho a these are the kind of compliments that you get and the bafu polo say one tare na ye yama no they are made with love so here screen see so a hwe be abrantie ne ababa oyom da so ya udim say anigye ahye o makoma mu ma bafu polo entire no they are made with love from scratch from the all pam the all manage quite say ba bedru so no wan saka atare this is atare a mensa ka efri odom nanna no oto enam say ye de odo na aye ne ye de odo na de bronti oto e de ka ema o ho kani ana odofo bi a nani je ene bafu polo yen packages ne da so ho ye say golden package no e wo ho yen silver package yen diamond package yen platinum package ni nyina sa packages yi wo ho say ye be ma o discount ni asa ma free delivery fancy free delivery o untu yahwe
unya ne
baabia bafu polo nko na yes ade we ade ama ya tete ye ntare no so anso ho a yes baabia wo Ghana bia na wato udi oni ahene makokoben ana o me ahene makokoben a obetimi aba ye ho aba beto afri ho de akwa baabia wo bia yes ye deliver ma free of charge ni nyina ne se wo de toyen packages ni bi auto packages na ya te so ama ene de atwa to kra fancy ene se bafu polo e provide jobs aside omo a workers omo ye nanse a omo pamontare no ya for omo at managerial staff no de man ni nyina no and they say provided job say obetimi tu bafu polo ni bi no so aton no anya mfaso adi ni free and obi a nurse obi a teacher obi a way dwumade bia odi bia and the online business abu fra bafu polo ni endi sawoso je pictures ni bi fa go online unya nanfo omo hia bia won so betimi aton bia nya hunska adi free bafu polo yes, the new normal. Bafu Polo, made with love. Bafu Classics, a class for the
choir. A break, a buy a befina, a so and so a day, a free, if you're real quick. I am right, young Comayan cry a bus here.
Mama kwa baba gentleman dental clinic yedwumadi ayedi ane say yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ate anase wosen animonyam so afa na ntuma pa efi wo fixed one no anase yeta frɛ no permanent one no eno susu no yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene frɛ no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afei yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye frɛ no scaling and polishing say ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen no mu se bi wo kasa etimi ma pampan ene ade ebamu no oba gentleman dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho gentleman dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen ho na wodru enkan so a ye wo nungwa na atomic down do me kwa benya runabout no so ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho ye ni OGN bank na wo the same premises na kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan no so ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na wodru Kumasi Abrepo Junction total filling station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free total filling station ya bron sign na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joda kopem eda memeda witimi afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
Ebra e fa shop na me sha dia o bag
bra ade enna so biem
me share me see ba queen why me say
bra said the time heba mesha esia gimi ni me fie fo enya dia ba ko pe ebe so ye
me dey do this o fa ni nyina
bra se me ka se me di time heba mesha ho adanse a riase nyina ebe te me nka enti se malaria wadra ni time heba mesha
enya nu go die na nu mato a wontumi ani die no wadra ni time heba mesha edre enya ma oba wa fa afuro die wo ma akoda no fo ene akoda woni fie dumienu ansa na obeto time heba mesha edre ibi no hwɛ sɛ wakɔ hospital anaasɛ lab ama wahu sɛ wowɔ akyidie malaria yi bi ansa
ayo sɛ time ne yɛ time herbal mixture afi malaria fever bi ada ne ziva ɛwɔ mu no yɛbɛtua wobɛnya bi atɔ ɛwɔ over the counter medicine sellers ɛne herbal shop dodoɔ naa mu FDA agye edwadue nkratoe atom
Abusa kakra bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu se be wo mi se abofra keto wanya 2 years akadai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla me ya abofra keto yi mo na nipa ho hia dede bi koso no ti ka me ho ni ko hwede wo mbia African Spider-Man ba be se bo abofra yi ba preocupe ne hu African Jack wo ba be se bo abofra na wo secret kura no anything
Imboost herbal mixture and only me secret.
Na dia na ye.
Na me yetua na ma keka e wo fom. Ana police mi di one dance say me say menye na me nso hwe. Na me so we no a boost immune system. Ama say me yetua na me nte bre. Me timi di kama. Ama keka wo dwom so ekoso.
Me kura so me ta yale amama latitude me nya ba ko.
Eye je na koso ho.
Hey, Spider-Man, what are you going?
Who for me kura chen?
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture ɛwɔ pharmacy anaasɛ herbal shops. Apemfo ɛne nkola omundi fie dumienu ɛnom. FDA agye dwede ntatoi ato.
Sɛ wopɛ wallpapers ɛyɛ papa to a OP wallpapers ana mekan for amount. Sɛ wopɛ wallpapers ɛde decorate o offices. Sɛ wo fie ensɔre sɛ yɛ paps ahodo. Baby bia wo hia wallpaper de do dwuma bia no. OP wallpapers ɛfrɛ. Yɛma wallpapers ɛbɛ match wo blind curtains. Ɛba no bedside lamps nso a OP MR types or mark shapes. Colors ahodo no nyinaa. Wobɛnya bi atɔ ɛwɔ na so yɛ hɔ. Sɛ wopɛ LED backlight ɛde abɔ flash screen echi a ɛno nso OP ebe mo bi so wopɛ selfie ring light out do phone beshim ɛyɛ OP wallpapers ɛna ebe ma selfie ring light OP ɛwɔ Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Agyeman building na mu Tafo GNTC building first floor ɛna Kronom ɔwɔ barrier ɔne market no edi anim hwɛ sɛ wopɛ no wholesale anaasɛ retail ɛne OP ɛni nsawo so free OP ɛwɔ 0540 353750
712 Here is to the friends who took the chance with no regrets. Investors no more hitting fortune. To the health workers who diagnosed drugs every move. And then to the hard guy who couldn't hold his emotions. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hand-earned stitches into a bundle of joy. And now, here is to you. Your next big win is right here. From 1st July 2024, dial *712# across Water tickets as a group individual to win in the community draw or the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with *712#.
Rated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. TNCs apply.
Mamisha, time HH herbal Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Eya duro sɛ ɛma nipadua nkwammoa no enya hoɔden na akɔtia yareɛ ɛntwɛn yareɛ ansa na wakɔ akɔtɔ fa yɛ waduro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwa so no wono a na the time HH herbal mixture edia bedwa so akra wonyanya mfirisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo ma akra nufuo enso enum bi time HH herbal mixture wo benya bi over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH herbal mixture eyadro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum Pomodian Sobeko, a doctor or Abraf Fide, or Mother Yajuma, say, Uyo Bia, Wodiano, or same as soon as Boo, Obersoya felling, Obersoya cleaning, and polishing, and our simple a root canal treatment, and Abersoya, Genjamit, dental clinic, Casse, Yankancho say, Pomodian Sobeba, Nasua, Wessan say, when we place who Sanama, the Sima, and we have ball, or more background, some of the share, and what to mean, and opa, and you make clinics will come on sound what they are say, as sure. We say be our son, what we place and in an hour, so shower son silver, and also shiny gold, a teeth whitening, and I say, we are Genjamit, and I say, Yankancho say, Pomodian Sober Banafe, Womana halitosis, Ninano, Womuntu, Asia, and Fama, Row Creek, or Eastern Region, Kofodia, Omoban Central, Police Station, and I make cow say, oh, are you Kumasi and Swa, at the Port Junction, Kana Fasuriako Bantama, one send it fast so building a bank, I was in a straw. And a Genjamit and so all yeah Juma Freno I was 0559139582 say wallpapers and abesoto wallpaper the blind curtains designs ayape ema colors na ayekama free wallpapers no enfedi o the farm down and why rough na just varieties ewomu ay op and say yenka ncho sebra dudo bi abesoto bi anu nsabe kan wachi obenya TV backlight ade bo flash screen achi obenya self ring light ni bi ato yesa won ye kan say bedside lamps no what about call bedroom a face center carpet diffusers and flowers wall clocks no obenya bi and a best price ni nyina no op and am bi am to do ewom o king size and o queen size ni nyina no obenya bi enso ato dum pz nana kwasi agimana browns ro na mu and afro chronom barrier on the market edi enimhwe 0540 353750 now Sompa chedi na baba so monshan so sense ye ma say oyo kunani adoya enhwa no eye moho o ma oni bi ensu bia enhwa no e wo ho na fa doya de wo ya wo ye fa asere mpanifo ka ne papa de wo ya onya ma obi a wo ya fa e bia wo ade bi abon mpa ya wen aya kwanya dema e bie kwan ama chese punu bi emu ato e bie kwan ama chese Jericho afoso ni nyina no e bedwiri ama wujumadi a wudi wa kwantom nsam eye usika sem wujuma sem eye promotion awaresem ni awo nsam ni nyina no ebe fa wo hyem Sompa chedi nyame ya adoma ebe baso nti ye ka wo se ye pese ya do boy na be kan ni nyina enye se won toma bi entire se bia wo de no eye mo ana betimi dia ba e bia chese anwa ide no aduane enu bi na abeso de ba na se bia tomato paste nom ene chese macro nom e bia wo de no untimi nyene mom obeso ye ne sika na abeso Sunday at the bar obetimi ya Sunday at the bar penso aba Sompa front desk out the bar chese obeba no aba beto Maria sono pokuanom ebema take it and also ma chese receipt ama won sampa onso do ho ehyemu bi enti so obeso Sunday at the bar momo no ena mo ba ko pe o Sunday a din ebeba aye either sebeba Terra One Media and answer Blessed Foster eno aye dim ye no mu ba ko bi ebeba bia no eno ano no number no aye 0598 559802 0598 559802 eno ana aye momu number o send usika no enso e dey for so bosom pay na send brabo un satra na chasem differences are eno so ebeba ujumadi ni mo Fibo Ventures Omni na toothbrushes and any paste no your Ashford Prince, our Ashford Princess, Ashford Evidence and executive friendly and a Galaxy no and so our hormone no I brushes our day brush teeth and pa and area make out say we be near can say Afrifresh about toothpaste and no and also the brush e be bro manioma and so I fine e diamo na o be so turn to do maji bi gu shop and answer wo call ayade so nyuma so tobie and so dey be fia Posegolin. Do not be able to be anu benya 0535452263. Now Fibu and so Diano also watch be at the Dujma Bomanioma and so I find a Jama. Yes, na young cray. Adia tennis enra semantics and some game about so now Gold Stars and so kwawe Emma game I know about so anti crowd Gold Stars are modern because I always send this again to last week anymore and I said this week crowd and I discuss say and wrote na just a crumb of fast the aquana is I know and so ebe shepan and so and Romo kwawe kokonya 1-1 draw and so our semantics now from Pom Manson after the game and so a kasa yentie coach from Pom Manson.
So 2 away games on the trot. Sunday Upando and you draw. Let's say assign perhaps on the draw. 2 difficult centers. So to me draw. It should be exciting. So 2 away games on the trot. Sunday Upando and you draw.
Yes, I know a coach from Pomanson artist ya denin some edema yeti for and ano painty yes wako akwako bo ewie na enra wabre koba say asantoro konso ewo ayo boase ewini eye ni game no ebusa coach ne say Fernando Masa na join gari ni ball ne ball yebisa coach ne say on boy no so de no am say on wisdom Fernando we aye coach Ogum.
Good for him. He came in his first game. He even had the opportunity to score. I mean, so as a team, the players in the dressing room, everybody was happy for him. The technical staff, we are all happy for him. That he came in and then made an impact. We only hope that he will keep the momentum when given the opportunity again to play.
Yes, I know I akwadane de na on koroko modern ball and a face start to the season. Asanuro coach I prosper na to Ogum so odiun komo kakra.
This is a different team altogether. This is a new season. So I mean the boys are doing well. We need to encourage them and then we need to make sure that we keep the intensity, we keep the determination, and then we keep our sense of focus. So I would say the boys are doing well.
Well, yen share after say enwa match na eba so second half especially as na modern bono hona koroko benya on go ansana 10 against 11 ewo eye in so atreman for side and so drew na say omo na still that guitar eye match ni mo ene ehonsem ne ade ni no so coach Ogum e kan wonsem kakra
exert a lot of energy in the first half trying to create the chances and score. So sometimes it's all about the energy distribution. So sometimes when you get to that stage, the 75th minute, I mean, you see signs of fatigue setting in, but then they are able to manage it. Once they are able to control the game, give us some stability up to the end of the game, I think it's fine. Unlike Brecum Chelsea, I don't know whether you watch it. Brecum Chelsea, the 75th minute, you are talking about going. We were in charge of the game. So
Nessa no coach Jutum say Drew Benem say second half and dinner bafona players ni be just say or more prepare na am say almost suffer from burnout into and so and on me so real quick nemom Kurun Ghana Limited omona de hunchu capsules aba and after Mr. Q ni me no nyina ye memedro bema mentor ba ku nya ba ku san say ojonso basa ojonso a wote ya say bia gono an wanya gono pomponyini Jama Jones awo kamwa wo je no eye hunchu capsules abebo prostate ho ban ama onso nyoma ye fine edama enlargement no emma nemo Mr. Q ni de eboa emma chese bema modobo won paso premature ejaculation slow erection low libido ni nyina no ebe gina akọ oba wo de eye araba bazen tablet no enema obete de ewo mpamo jare be de afrisane ye ebe ji wase emma chese wase amoa kwan ne be kuma bi kama nsuo na ya na gu of na enkefimu bani nyina no ebejai ewa brawo je araba bazen tablet udru aye pharmaceutical shops a wo betimi anya bi ato ana 0244 275429 Qualitac Dental Clinic say wo baba ye dental therapy aye crown and bridges and abeso mo yema se bia wo seno eso bu obeso mo tuna omo replace ema kaka na about dodom emo na tutokro e wo se ase obeso mo si anoma na fe wo seno wo mo ye ne camera scan and x-rays ni nyina no Qualitac Dental Clinic and I say yen kan tro se bomodian say onso beba cleaning and polish number ye and teeth white and so be amount udru potassium omo ben Vegas 0538 25 0078. Yes, amezawa hamaika wana afi frasa wana nana poli enso abanona mamema best mane miensa na afi yentio.
Yeah, mini ameda sini akonya ade amame. Oya kotoko supporter na ufiaje mesom prince. Fabulous the best, fabulous the greatest, fabulous usie more day e more than paminu bro nyame anna no pay mame mo kotoko mpanyimfo abaso. Yewura me boldin kasem bo me mu ase. Yeda yewura se new recruitment awaya amaye. Nana penkra nyame hyirawo. Ena chairman Alexander Sarimanu ne vice chairman. Chairman do say. Chairman nra mame mo kotoko players abaso ene coaches ni nyina abaso ma ya de eno mate anim. Say ya ba beda second league log ne so. Mame mo kotoko supporters mu free Kumase ekopie mu oboase nyina abaso. Na me mo oboase fo nso abaso. Mesi oboase team na wo ho no as gold. So we as gold supporter bia jesia we go for kotoko jesi hyase enu nti na de home match ekọ ho no me mo mabaso no omote yanim na afa nu game no me nu ana nya better na nso enu ya fire 3 points nyame ya adoma insign this weekend ya akwasiada yesa gina kono kotoko supporters am Kumase ye besre yesa organize bus biem and we dey ye buses said the first in ye no first home match said the year no Sunday ye kono ye high buses asa de akọ enu ti abesre supporters no say obi amfre Patrick Adu say no sending ni sika ma no vice chairman ye besre obi an sending ni sika said the no ye no pepe si ehu sika do ebenya ni afa ho buses ye fre chairman e was 0244 54 91 98 0244 54 91 98. Nemom this season the teams in obi anyina ye. Me na tam na your teams bi wo hono ma me near start league me form home match enka home matches ho. Aduana Brekum Chelsea ena Karela yakọ Karela akwa hye wo mu. Yakọ Brekum Chelsea akọ draw. Aduana nyina ye. This season team bia no ha yesuro ni biem. Players ekura me team me se kotoko this season me suro team bia se me ba home se wo ba me home gina ye. Because you are quality players. This is Fernando Omo Banchi Dao Oba Kotoko Enra and then the first day our ball match. Shabo. Me say this season ye bench nkwa e will be first 11. Kotoko ye bench keke e will be first 11. Enti abesre. Dodo na ye ne yenhye more goals. Dabi the more na ye boy ahunu goals ni beba. The more na players ne bon goals ni beba. Enti Kotoko supporters na mbo Sunday ye ko shelling claim ma. Said the first match in here and run a midweek. Ukwada manfo ko munwuma so. Oponi nyina chinura stadium no e kaka krabin kayema. Me boss supporters na baso. Na nyame aduma Sunday. Ye 3 points na so. Ne yakoda soro ho a. This a grader ene bedwie free ho. Me da siminia.
Wo nana pole no am se koroko no dem a te so mfani agrokra. Oi na wo bia wa miema wo. Ah shoot. Sa oh okay. I say koroko no dia man for mfani agrokra. Yes, enu ameza na ye wo ne virus mu nyina ye nhwehwe mu kakra enu.
First of all, my shall say with the build up to the match. Let me say the euphoria around the match in the nail from Kakra. And Obekan say Nyoma Mienu ne the determinant factor. One, the midweek. And number two, there was not much publicity around that game. As to say Omubo weekend now, what they expect. And they also Monsa Timika. It is Osha the build up to the game that I will say Nipano cry to almost stadium monocran. I was impressed. Because I thought Krampus a bit my lesser than Nipado ani away 3 man away in Susu you see a bit me at least the center line was okay. With the center line at Tonchen Abuni say at least Paul Nechi baby a scoreboard no one was okay. So Edema Kumasi Asante Koroko. So I think said the build up and me sure say by Sunday no they are going to do a lot of job and make sure somebody team promote game no more. I'm a Nipado do for night team game because boys man for football. And say even on the Saturday there was a match between New and Biase. And Sakana Koroko Sunday na sana Sunday your massa so asabo bim enti ene de omonhwe na omonhwe sa adwuma na omonye no mfamfiri. Number 2 obehwe team ni starting 11 any players from their game against Brekum Chelsea. Now we Kumasi Asante Koroko team no mode ko na there was only one change and ebemu against Eyisu Atremai Chei Dwamena Ekonchen Koroko decided to go with a more 4-4-2 system flat. Hombenya Elvis Cheba for any Albert Amwa. Ewo enimu honum. Then on the wings, Saka Dauda. My boyfriend. On the other hand side, Rubenya Pitami Duakwa. Then the number 6 and number 8, Ebeye entry. Any in team menu. Then the back line of Justice Blay, Ablo, then Lord Amwa, and Patrick Esiedu. So Koroko wanted to attack the formation. Any players or Modi almost started giving means Koroko wanted to attack and play more and score. And I'm sure said the intention of the coach was to do that. Earlier on, there were clear signs of what Koroko wanted to do. But this is an Insuatrement team. One, they look sharper than Koroko. 2, Anna. And you're born on my bomb watching no more involved in Africa. Yeah, and I would say the competitive level at the African level is different from the local terrain. Sompa so exerting more energy. And not only physically, but tactically and mentally. You work above your levels. So in terms of the sharpness level, not Korokonya mentally sharp than is what mind. Physically, no more than in stamina in this row. A change what mind. It's now you saw a lot of physical battles within the game. Red card. Number 3, I think say no more Kasasa so much more compact. Omundi momo ho. Echen Koroko because omon ton players ni bebre free team no manen ko. Deal that so team nim Eric Osebo nsumu nyina da so ne nam team nim. They have some core part of this team still playing. It's a very difficult game they are Koroko. So the 4-4-2 setup na Koroko. At the starting game no. Na omu timi pass from the back through entry. And in team menu, but they don't remember. It's what a man for the best information. No, I be making sure some be press koto command for man, and not check some more press koto command for man. The only player who did you when you say the ball retention to me players free game no. Na in team menu, and no born here no. In team menu pen under pressure, no team escape. Apart from him, the rest of them either they will misplace a pass. And bono in terms of controlling and answer all train and these were huge issues at club and encounter encounter during their game against Iswaterman. And the physical battle they lost it. They were fortunate say even Iswaterman said because was on communal 2 red cards. First one there by and there was a second one on Wisdom. Baby I need to know or Wisdom bosom yet tauno to be at him and that should have also been a red card. And there were moments in the game when Suatreman should have also had a penalty. Yeah. That was a clear penalty. The intention to defend the ball, one call for ball no, or call for Nipano, and or pim the chasing and Nipano top form. So Suatreman should have had 2 red cards, and Suatreman should have had 1 penalty in this game. But the beauty of the game came in the second half from there 45th minute. There be a chance free. The 55th minute Hobano. Korokonyani go on you and Suatreman for back game no. Then you would understand say there were one touch, nice ones. Raman Muje Muna DU, they were creating a lot of chances. A big ball goal post, a play by. And Ninano is Suatreman will need to pick up the positives from this game because it's an away game and work on it. And at the end of the day, me sure say results will come for them. But Frederick Asare and the goalkeeping issues for Koroko. Fancy is quite unfortunate. Say he has become a national team asset. What am I say? Now, Koroko don't want to make a certain mistake or muye yebim. Edru maybe not Koroko or Razaka Balora. Dalad Ibrahim. Anna Kwame Ba. Kwame Ba had gone to the under 23 and come back. Dalad at that 50 under 17 and under 20 as at the local Black Star Reba. Then there's Razaka Balora, who we felt to say, not or you good enough to keep the post for the Black Stars. The lad call national team be my issues we cover by. As I say, even Felix Anan ko wareba could be by. Emma by and when your team will rub him. And Mani losing the place of Black Stars. Between the lad, Razaka Balora, and Kwame Ba, because Sabaku Dama Bakunya bin and the Baku Black Stars place is so Lucy. The lad be losing the Black Stars place. Now there's Frederick Asare. I want to hear the captain of the side. All the go now, but this time around, the mistakes he is doing, you know, on ya chichiri na ja umunsani coaches ninsa. Sa omoma Kamara nena. Sa Kamara no sunya be dem susu there. That means the Black Stars opportunity na da homa kotoko no so ko. Baby a problem ni woni nyina say no. Frederick Asari needs to back up. Now, Kotoko wants to build from the back. If they want to build from the back or even move quickly in transitions, Abra goalkeeper who initiate the attacker, he needs to be very proactive. And not her positions be lose some balls be.
Some passport.
Her balls be near bar and then baby and then Namlin Sango baby. And there were questions about it. You are a Black Stars number 1. Merit it. Let people understand that you are. And now you are not a Black Stars number. You are Koroko number 1. But a part of Black Stars goalkeepers mean say Diomoko. So you have the opportunity to also grow and become the number 1 of Black Stars. But also performance no pay gem. Now manager Mojumane Yefo. And the style of play of the team no. Me Koroko against his young apostles. Koroko Bobo ba. Bombo draw. Wosu Koroko Amohe. Omoshe. These are the dynamics of the game and what you are going to experience, especially Abra gather new players together. It will take time. It will take time. But if after match they bear 8, 9, 10, Koroko style of playing in your consistent, I think Coach Ogun pressure beba super. Yes. And when supporters no mixed feeling. Especially when the club has gone ball 10 against 11. Still now opponents need dominate you. It's not a good sign. And they really need to work on that. And I'm sure say no more one more or bossy one now. Koloko work even on the pitch and make sure at the end of the day no musa beti ma come results.
Okay. Well, Mezame da say kwabena fro. I hono my catch say fufu bush meat. Yes, I was saying me real quick crana me demo kona once weekend moko ko TBD kwabena fro no dear friend say fufu no I want a bush meat enkwana oye ho adwumo say yen catch say mo yam wedding mo nya yie and as a naming ceremony and a birthday parties and as a birthday parties amoye ni nyina no say mo be say ono ebe serve fufu no e wa ase e ma mo ni nyina no betimi e the orders na ama bushmeat nso de onsine fom akrantianom ene chese otwenom ene akokohwede ofui enkwan nyina no obenya bi enso ho na wonso wanya bi enso adi masanu na anyasem goto akra enkwan pai chese tofman pai say chese no yakwabna fro no owo chede anfenachi won ma pe 0534 662411 na oni opinion no enso nkasa memfa wenso so na amemra aya Mike ne va se ho time ba mixture no aya malaria dro tatahwe unya binom ebekọ wonuma to aduane nya odafe ho na mre no se malaria ne ba ya na ma wa pom den na ebisi basesan se wote yawo ewo chika se mu nompem awu jonku ene wa chire bremo na chire tutu a adro no aya time ba mixture oba wa frafro nya ma lactating mothers wa ofofra ma ba no enum nufu a no enya mana fa kodano wanya above 12 years and so enya maw ana 10 ba mixture ne capsules eka eno ye droba kwade obetobia eye adwuma pe oba ebesiesi ukama ema wote de ewo mpem ema wase ebanyam ema tenkasas wase kwa ebi adroi enso ene bedu akagina mu bema so pebinom na eno nso no enya omu adwuma 0244 417669 na onimpanifo no enso enkasa Mike
Francis, I think that the issue about Kotokoni way we need to put things in proper perspective and then explain to the understanding of Obi Onusuti and Osheju Media.
Some passport.
What I make of this one is a comparative analysis. Kotoko are 3 points better than they were at this stage last season. Or this season, they need to turn one. Last season, I saw my first 4 matches. Almost PK 5 points out of 12. Almost share Accra Lions match day 4. Almost ball 1-1. I think Omone Heart of Lions ball 0-0. Only a first game cry. Go Star show almost 2-1. And there was one particular game you almost ball 1-1. It was fear. So Kotoko's first 4 games, now 1 win, 1 defeat, and 2 draws. 5 points out of 12. Now they have improved by 3 points, meaning Oma turn 1 defeat into a win. Omo Kowini or Karela. Omo bebo 1-1 against Young Apostles. Na Endra Oma share a Enswatreman by a goal to 0. And Omo Kobo 1-1 and so breakum. There has been an improvement in that stead. Now a deeper exposition of Nyoma Edobeko into the teams. Indeed, 2 years. Indeed, more than a year. Just a 1 year Ukraine. But what they compare as at match day 4, players or more body mark Kotoko in that game against Accra Lions. Now they be compare Endra match day 4, players on Boma Kotoko na. Only 2 players per no more started our game no on that day. Yeah. Endra Omunya Kwenya and boy.
There's a new team.
Asa. Peter Amiduakwa. Ana number 25 in team menu. Good. Omope any players are Omoye involved in that game against Accra Lions. Match day 4 last season. Endra Omo started here Omo boy. The NAC had 11 players in the ball. Had the starting. Sa 11 players in the starting and say mummy no pe. And you retain your na enkron ekwa. Fancy will lose a lot in terms of the rhythm, the telepathy, and then the opposite who a team names a coordinated effort in everything they do. A person now who said they are all in perfect symphony. Say a person now who said they have a certain partner or more at the movie bonnie the queenim. These things you can do them very well at training. But in a typical match scenario, say game may cost ye bobono. Now o replicating pepe the who were training no. It takes time. At times if you walk around opponent and pressure they mounty, you are forced to go to a previous style be now born. Now born the feel now what and rather there was one instance here, Joseph Ablo. No be impressing no control ball be no didn't left ball ne touching a court through. On pressure, on power. So this is basically an entirely new team. Inti ball na efe na wo hwehwe no. Me catch o senya botre kakra. So you kwadokochi teni wo hwe dwumedie wo ye nya botre kakra because Rome was not built in a day. It would take time. And sana the coach ne person omoye no omotimi aye ne pepepe the ehwe say be hu ne sa ba meka ne sa na nche say trimode ya ba ne ne ya to ya adwum na de wose ye yire ho ye keka ye ho ne ye ne ye jai ne sa. But I'm only trying to explain the general principles of the game. Football ne yen skip 1 and jumping go 2. You need to complete the process. And it takes time. And in the season, you will obey any time or the peaky. It is always good, say you start this way and improve game after game. Then so best start boom, never do stage be nothing the whole short gas. So you have to ascend and ascend in a gradual manner. Then start with a high ascension point, not what started declining, and on So I am hopeful. Say on the evidence of glimpses kakra mi hu yen no. It wasn't entirely that bad and ra. There were spells I was where the akoye. Sa glimpses no. I am hopeful say now it will turn to bout. Now for the better trend. Then there you hu sa repeated patterns. Sa never match it out for no makuma to mu because I'm telling you. Obuase for no magic kodoko team ni pa. And the support they give, I think it is something I was see a ball mabaso. Kodoko alcohol 2 times.
Yeah.
On those 2 occasions, circumstances prevailing. So what the year we are clearly they have showed support.
Because I'm saying right, you could do by being packed.
Exactly the point. But it was a midweek. So the meme can say a domine basano. Players no some fan to mutrim say I didn't was a musia. I need to double up on the effort to learn the thing well and then practice it well on the pitch. A domino maninda wakuma so say wundi omo hwambo. At times there's sunsumpe honam ne emre. And this is a monk come honam no she. Na honam no sunsi so. Na dia usunsum ne pe no honam no so asisu na etimi aye ne pepepe. So that you do it for them. But I am only sounding a caution. And I'm sounding some advice. Say nyabotrema team no. Let them play. Ode mamumba anko enim kakra. And they always hope that they'll be able to grind the results nebe free moaba. Because Enra gave me the performance wasn't good. Seko results ne kodane yan kan koma yedi wan kebesisa. But with a win, they can build on that. And another thing, maybe Adrian Koso. Players you are Moboko. I'm telling you for a fact, none of them in the kita kuma ya de bokoto konankasa.
For now.
Yeah. Maybe Ubeka say be a Justice Blee. Oh, so they were both team now. But make new players or the Omabe team no may have some key. Saka Dauda. On board team Bia, a here kukudro here koma, the Sakotokoda. He's a brilliant young lad on him board the ball. Emmanuel entry on him board the ball. But Omumbo a team were demanded the Sakotokonida. And so Omabo first home game acquire draw against young apostles. You know. In the next home game, they will be tensed. Pressure kakrabe ball so. When players are tensed, ball na ya dream. E wom so the honam ne na body you put it to task of the bay jumani way, you know. But a dream no, the pressure will so a fancy. At times it works
Sompa
against you, and yet the opposite way. So I expect to say mistakes na normal and they be play out because of that tensions, no. But after this win, they should build on that, clear their minds of that tensed away, no. Then they should deliver what it is that they have to deliver. But some matters there, so my name is a time now. So let's understand something. It is good to achieve success. Obetimi achieve success, no, but maintaining success a different level, a different challenge. That is something that we mostly forget. It will take time. Players need to be brave. Kayeke Dauda ko. They have to reconstruct a new midfield. No munya anko. Attack no or say uswe frame. So it would take some time.
Mate.
But I'm hopeful so almost bet my record. But I am more from poor man's one about.
Why are there too much as a quine wapa?
Yeah, why are there?
Whoa, Jean's toothpaste, Jean's toothbrush, Jean's total care, Jean's whitening, Jean's herbal, and no, and a man gum, and young what dena for ball or teeth in our buying, and my decaying plaques, beer, and a baby bar rough, as I say, who you see, a man minty fresh breath, and no, and I walk as I would dofon or Cassani Pound, where she will be. I wore ye like also will blow fuse. I must say hydrogen power. I Jean's toothpaste and the Jean's toothbrush and no, and also baby now so use the money on my fine amount. Our Duchess, our prince, our princess, Ninano, our toothbrushes are the abejas and yena, baby tone easy, abebuama, wanum, and one DNA, just a horn DNA, and so I fine Varas.
Fancy, there be a mechanic say. So you be a Dikotoko team net pa from last season eba. Mr. Boy already can't change him how much if I improve. They lost at a Carella. Lose that game. In fact, last season they had only 1 point from Carella from a possible 6 points. FA Cup no Carella san you Kotoko free. Into Mokoye Juma ho. Lose wo breakum. This season Makwa draw. Last season a new team about a year league name. In the shape of a team of friend nations, Kotoko elusu sa game no. In such a matter share Kotoko last season Kumasi. But as we speak, Kotoko bones what Tamawa winning.
As a improvement on the
last season. No, no man koye. Sani Poye ne ya Kotoko fan and near Britain no man koye no. He is vehemently supporting Rima de Sebekoye. Sani Panao. Supporting Rima de say Rima de be
I assure cry
into that same mesanadema Rima no give Kotoko the benefit of the doubt say no betima create mom. And from last season to this season they've improved until you are only going to pray for them say no betimia 10 ya kwanimu dia mom. And this seems to be a new team and a new team where they have potentials team name we go from number 1 to the last person on the field of play. Kotoko seems to have equally good players that if given the opportunity, they can come in and perform for team friendly commercials and Kotoko. No man said a man for because expectations was raw with the kind of signings as Kotoko, people that they brought in and they were a high basically team no. They expect them to hit the ground running. By course, but in terms of performance, in terms of last season, they have improved. So you support them and give them everything here for them to make sure say season e course no omo ye nyoma open enso etimi de ma. Me problem with us Kotoko team no how we see ball no wiem e ko anim ho. We to number 9 ugina anim ho. Number 9 o anim woni obi o height. A obetimi a hustle tussle with defenders. So Obobo no wiem side man each and every single time you expect set pressure bars every single time.
No akwa is almost bound at duress.
Do a kode biasa na eba. But so onyan to was Bobo no form then you bring in Albert Amoa for him to come and play, and he's very good with form. So Bobo no man obenya bia ball ama no man to timi akoye di amount. So me dark spot and was an go team no trying to build from the back and koyem fam money there. It takes time. And kakra players beto mwaze. Look at that fine 1-2 boy Fernando Kwasai no.
Sa born the almost shade and
one go no motivation. So it tells you as I go to go team no trying to bring in new players in nano for them to play under one umbrella. And simple sir. It will take time but kakra omo ezubetimia aye nyoma yia no betima kwedi amomo players ni bi wo omo nya akotoko hit no kra baba yara hit omo nyae. Say Manuel Junior baba yara hit no back there are certain things I want. Sometimes he's too nice on the ball. But in Ghana Premier League, no, you're too nice on the ball. I'm on for him. And he is someone else. I don't go to go much trust in him. Say on the man of my taking him as I don't go to go team. No, creating chances and all that. So sometimes he need to release the ball once and go. Now team come go home. But I don't know. Yamba. It's kakra. I didn't know about team Yafa. Mahusa man for Dink Maba Sabo no say penalty. That speed guy in the coin. We say something say
referee J Uncle Waje.
One akuye them, but we shouldn't go at this a penalty. When you shoulder. From back and what the man referee Nanji. Some incidents who call the man so I go they need to get 2 red cards. Decisions are called at the Tias and look against
I don't know you know.
And Kabaka say a penalty. In this way, straight. For intention, but you free buy ever pen na is something that unjin watching kotokoni into be can simbi kotoko
because no be an yet na koroko for na nkasa krase no really.
Yes. Waje penalty. So and kakran betima tane da team kumata san kotoko but omunyant wase and kakra but they should make sure say omo de Fernando ye nyoma yie. Nigeria for no big market. And a mano
to say mini preseason.
Yes.
Or Dakujacho or Bebua Kotoko guy no.
Aside so nimbo ne bono, but to hear time no.
Yeah.
The presence Nigeria for no so do me panasem. You nimte no me dujmo kruma. And we see he's one of their own. Now but they will come on up yam no say. I have a Nigeria friend, a friend Taiwo. He asked of me, Fernando, yesterday, how was it?
Wow.
And the Chrome one, I'm
almost born a business.
Yes.
Almost got some more bus stadium.
Onya.
I penalty. The legend.
But there be. It's always Fernando. Fans, no. Penalty bawani. But there be. One year.
Most referee. It's what money no. The defender no koye no. Oje there.
One year.
Defender no nya yellow card.
David. So one year into man nye.
Referee first.
We rush to slow.
Senogbe.
Your friend say
rush to Senogbe.
Senode. Be sakandi no. Okay.
Rush to Senogbe. Legend only recount to
yet to be man suspension.
Oh say on what house na bia mo ye dia
on Sunday a protest
Fernando send no original club na so bu on obeti aka say 1-0 and okra
na say we 1-1 hey did you cross one match grounds ni
hey asalaja wo e wo house o we dey house as dem say me be a wo fi ma yeah say penalty
no but the bottom line is it's ball we dey
penalty yeah kan say no say referee J o DJ
second assistant referee no
no so
oh that's what you say we hu
was it a fair challenge
me so atema defender me butu bi yam ni are Asisi abere no.
Ma me fa me call say.
So na mo ka phobia for
War 21st clinic Kadarba fire course no. Branayan 2 sciatica na asema expert in sciatic nerves ni na benyankwa. 21st clinic our branches out our Ghana ne mountain so dru sunwane techiman seri nom akra nom eba enkranza obuase Kumasi I know beko ahwa overseas junction on ma pe enya yira kwa be bia no yes all kama doctors and nurses juma expert in sciatica in tinina free wachifa to ase eba now emu twitwe akọ 21st clinic 0540 311 Yamfa course 0551 931 931 0548 931 931. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Solo it's you.
I can't say one Sunday. And after Poma Tax, you say watch your mango the Janov, and I'm good. Mamma Mova, so now, oh my, what Cataman in every new day, born over the Monovana. Ah, oh my, what you do? I'm looking out the way and Sompa. I got a one up and I got one already. I put in every year, funny to be one. I'm not going to say anything, I'm going to get in the most way. Ah, the physical of one, I did a more show you. I don't want to wear the moon show, I'm about to know. You want to see a penalty. Our man, any of them was done. You give us a home. I fancy the comment and say, and Benefati. Look at the panel say, a cup of people are cast for stadium. You need to done, you ever go on. No, you say, and then my company for you, and my time, I take to the points, you know. I say to me, and then the point. I'm not able to complete number.
I am a fool from Brian. I say, hello, caller. Yes, sir.
Who never remember compare.
It's you.
The next president of report is Excellency Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bamia. Connect Dr. Benasante Kanakasi, Opai, Omuchio, Dende. Over. I said, oh no, a boa Caspo Stadium. Once again, Miaminiano of a command, and you must go papa. Which was a or never could now set personal, but on morning they go so good. Over no plan ever compare. Oh, a clear penalty. Clear penalty. In fact, the referee should be sanctioned. And Kotoko player now, almost bear 1 year ban. Kotoko player now, Koyesano. And some man bear almost 1 year ban. And the professional player, Bowie. I watch a 1 nela. I think I will maintain you lead, you know. If I was set up deliberately or consider penalty, not for I equalize it. And another thing. Oh, in fact, referee organ, I don't know your bono. The clear penalty, you want to me and the penalty. I didn't give now the penalty. In fact, I am got here at the highest level.
Whoa, young father, hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. It's you.
Good morning, sir. My name is Daroski.
All right, it's you.
Now, if I told you, coach, say, I pray I got to feel like I don't know how many movie. Eh? Oh, I'm on conscience. I pray I have my soul.
Okay, Mate, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Francis Di Maria.
Yes, sir.
Median the DJ 1414 with Modu Western North. I have an annual Chelsea Coco.
Okay, it's you.
I am one. And your boy, Master Kobe, I sent to go in our song. And I'm a cocoa puma of what will be. Yes, let me. And for first of all, yes, sir. And yes, for company, I say, 3 points in a day. And I yes, you say, you said I tried to me the heaven and so last season. We share instructor man, almost say, by this season, it's much more. You come Chelsea. Last year, I almost say, in a 50 points 1 mark. You say, here, next match, say, I'm football, and boy, and see it, my day.
Okay.
You with me, I found you. Fancy, we should buy Chelsea for our own. The great officer, and then Mr. Yunus, or it more, government clinic,
Mate, I don't say, among Coswano Monche. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Opening yet you.
I'm beginning to them because the mind.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to like this Mashana.
Ose.
Isn't the mind this Mashana?
Man, you did. Oh, but say Bobby be at me see. Why? Ghana ye wa de o.
Won't mean you. It's just near both.
Okay, Mate. Whoa, no, yeah, sorry, so now, yeah, my crime news from Emra Tuaso. Mamma, your birthday wishes, no, and 1 minute now for news from me far, one more a time. Happy birthday to Gary G, Jerry G. Happy birthday going out to Jerry G, the general, free FML Techiman, and I would die, show our Dapan, I mean, to Supengo or birthday, so happy birthday to Angel Nana Boatin, and that from father Nana Poku say you show happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mrs. Fuseni from Abu Dhabi. Abu say Mrs. Fuseni you show awada pa nyame enyo kesena oman your man so enye fine amount. And last but not the least to Desmond Abeka and Desmond awada Abeka and birthday. Happy birthday and so call ama yeah brother aso yeah sorry so na ya makwan ama news and so atwaso ye be shia